here. Walk around. You guys sit close to each other, real close. Okay, scoot back just a little bit. Scoot back. Back right here. Can you please watch where you're supposed to be going and not looking at the people? You can sit right there in front of that. You can sit right here, right here, not in front of Sarah. Scoot back a little bit. Scoot back.
So you're not in front of Sarah.
Right here. All right, good. Right here. You can sit right here. You can sit right here. Not in front of the camera. Come right here, baby. Thank you. Y'all can come right here. And then right here, baby. Small kids are going to sit right here because you're going to see everything right here.
Am I good right here?
Yeah, absolutely. Look at, I'm not the person.
On the island of the Blue Dolphins, there is a place called Coral Cove, where the dolphins, seals, and sea elephants play. Where the sun is bright and the sand is hot, and the water shimmers as the waves crash onto the beach. If you listen closely, you can hear the sound of the villagers as they go about their daily routines. Galisat is the name of the village where Wanda Paley and her brother Ramo live. Their father is Chief Chowie. Wanda Paley, Ramo, and a friend named Ulefe are out gathering abalones. Abalones are a type of seafood in a shell that is good to eat.
A ship, I see a ship. Why Patty, come look, I must go, it has red sails, I must go tell father.
As the ship draws near, you can make out the faces of the Aleuts as they are rowing towards the sandy beaches of Coral Cove. Chief Chowie gathers a few of his finest warriors and starts off to meet these men with their big ship.
I am Chief Chowie. Who are you?
I am Captain Law. My name is I am your sea otter.
What will you give for our sea otter?
One chest filled with treasure.
We need 2 chests full of treasure.
Okay.
As the Aleuts start hunting the sea otter, the villagers watch them closely until one day Captain Orlov and Chief Chowie meet again.
We have hunted your sea otter. Me and my men are ready to return to our ship.
You must first give us the 2 chests full of treasure like we agreed. This is only one chest full of treasure. You agreed to give us 2.
Captain Orlov looks around at all the men standing in front of him and those standing behind him. Then he raises his hand as if to wave a thrust sword into the heart of Chief Chowie. A battle rages and many of the men of the village of Galahad fall to their death. After the elders have finished their assault, they return to their ship and sail away. One of Haley runs to where her father has fallen and begins to weep. Ramo is beside him.
We must name a new chief. Let him to be called the chief of Galahad.
Since I have been named chief, I must sail a canoe.
This right?
Since most of our young men are dead, I must sail a canoe to find us new land. I would have matched that name chief until I return.
Many days passed until Nanko, one of the villager boys, came running through the village with a horse.
A ship, I see a ship. This is not like the one before. It must be the one of who, it must be the people of whom Chief Kimchi spoke.
We must pack our things and go out once the coral comes. Hurry, there's not much time.
Drano, come, we must hurry. Wait, I'm taking my fishing man. Let's go back and get it. No, there's no time. Come, we must hurry.
Everyone was rushing around to get the items that they would take with them. In all the confusion, no one noticed that Ramo had slipped away from his sister. Juan Haley finally noticed that Ramo was not by her side, beginning to ask villagers around her if they had seen her.
Have you seen my brother Ramo?
No, not yet.
We must turn back. Oh yes, he went to the first canoe by to the big ship.
When Haley and all of the other villagers had boarded the big ship.
Look there on the beach, it is Ramo. Ramo, we must turn back from my brother, please. Can we turn back?
No, we cannot. We will come back another day for your brother. There is a storm coming. We must leave now.
Running to the front of the ship, when Haley frantically looks around her and with a last glance at her friends, she dives off the front of the ship towards the island where her little brother has been left behind.
Oh, Ramo, are you okay?
Stop.
Yes, Sunday. They will come back first. Now, let's go back to the village and get some days.
Water tells says, I'm the son of Chief Chadwick. I should become the next chief of Galahad. Since I'm the next chief of Galahad, I will get a canoe and go around this island.
Oh, Ramo, you are too small for your age to sail a canoe.
No, I'm strong for that. Early the next morning, one of them got up and Ramo was gone. She was scared for him at first, but decided since they were the only two on the island, he needed to learn how to do some of the work so they could survive on the island. For Winnipeg could not do it alone. When Ramo failed to return later that day, Winnipeg went looking for him. She did not need to go far, for she came across the wild dogs that roamed the island, and they had formed a circle. And in the middle of the circle lay her brother Ramo. He had been killed by the pack of wild dogs. With a cry of anger and sorrow, ran towards her brother. Before he had managed to the dogs, but not their leader, the one with the yellow eyes.
I went to roll down the slippery cute yellow eyes.
When Haley knew that the wild dogs lived in a cave, so early one morning she set out with 5 arrows and 2 spears. As she narrowed the cave where the wild dogs lived, she began to gather sticks and leaves, and she built a fire. The mouth of the cave, for she planned to smoke out the mouth. At first, nothing happened, but as the smoke entered the cave, first 3 dogs ran out of the cave, then 7 followed, and soon after another 7 followed. When Haley had decided to save her weapons for the leader of the pack, the one with the thick fur and the yellow eyes, and at last he came out, jumping over the fire that one Haley had built. His legs were spread apart, and that if they had no fear. Wanapale backed away and raised her bow and arrow. Aiming straight for the leader's chest, she let her arrow fly. Her aim was true, but as her arrow found its target, 7 more wild dogs burrowed out of the cave, and she lost sight of Yellow Eyes.
Wanapale searched everywhere for the wild dog. She had wound it. Finally, she found him, and when she did, she took her spear as if to finish the work she had begun. But as she lifted her arm and she looked into the eyes of the rounded animal, and what she saw there made her look whipping away and bend down and take the wild dog in her arms. She carried the dog back to her home and laid it down. The arrow she had shot the animal with earlier was still embedded in the dog's chest. Tenderly, she bent down and pulled the arrow free. From the moment on, the wild dog was to be called Rontu, and he would ever stay by her side.
The story that you have seen today is true. It really happened. Wanapale was a very brave and courageous woman. She lived on an island 18 years before being rescued. And since her language was different, no one could understand most of the words she was trying to tell. Her father, Chief Chadwick, was the chief of Galahad, and her brother Remo was killed by wild dogs. The ship that took the village away, the one that she jumped off of, was lost at sea, and that is why it took so long for someone to come for her.
Wanapale had a good heart. She was very smart, yet she was also compassionate. She loved her family and always tried to do the right thing. She did not let life make her sad. She found happiness in the things that were free. The sun, the moon, the stars, the ocean, and the sand beneath her feet. Look around you and find the things inside your life that are free, and realize what is inside of you is the most important thing. You have strength, love, honesty, and a little wisdom. Build on these things in your life and take time to look up in the sky and see the glory and splendor that is yours.
Calm down. Warm up on. Right. Bravo. Warm on. Come on. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. Y'all can clap. 1, 2, 3.